guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am one of those weird people who does 99% of my grocery shopping at Trader Joe's. I know that's weird. A lot of people are like, it's just not possible, but I buy pretty much everything at Trader Joe's. Even though I do though, there are still quite a few items that I do not purchase at Trader Joe's. I have to go somewhere else for them because Trader Joe's just is not the place for these items. So I'm gonna share with you what not to pick up from Trader Joe's. This is just my opinion. If you love any of these items, that's totally fine. But I'll share my reason for not picking them up at Trader Joe's and why there is a better option somewhere else. I also do want to recognize that I live in the Bay Area, so Trader Joe's is actually one of the most affordable grocery stores in my area. I hear from a lot of people that they find better prices at their bigger grocery stores, like their main chain grocery stores. That's just not the case here. At Safeway, almost every single item is more expensive. So that's why I purchase most of my groceries at Trader Joe's, but it makes sense for other people to not feel that way if the prices just are not competitive. All right, so the first thing I do not buy at Trader Joe's is their tortillas. And it's not because their tortillas don't taste good, but it's because their shelf life is extremely short. All of the tortillas we bought in the past have gone moldy in like a day or two. Unless I'm cooking tacos that night and plan to eat all of their tortillas, or I plan to freeze them, which I don't love doing with tortillas, then it's just not worth getting them at Trader Joe's. I much prefer to get them at either Target or Safeway, and I get like the Mission brand. And those tortillas, they last on our counter forever, which, you know, maybe there's a reason that they last forever, which is not good, like the preservatives and stuff. But when it comes to minimizing food waste and being more cost effective, it definitely makes more sense to get tortillas somewhere other than Trader Joe's. This kind of goes along with all of their bakery items. Their shelf life is just so short, so just be aware of that. They usually have their best by date posted on their packaging, but sometimes it's like within a day or two. If I buy a loaf of bread from Trader Joe's, I will keep it in the freezer, but I don't mind keeping my bread in the freezer, so that's fine with me. But just something to keep in mind, like their entire bakery section is just very low shelf life. I wonder how quickly they have to turn those items over, because it's kind of crazy. Their next item that I just do not pick up is their instant ramen noodles. These noodles just do not taste good. If you like them, then I'm so sorry, because I don't mean to offend you. There are just so many better options out there. And you know, these ones might be cheaper, less sodium, less, you know, other ingredients that may not be the best for you. But in terms of like a quick, easy meal, I'd much rather pay more for something better, or their other soups, or just eat the unhealthy item that actually tastes good, because these instant ramen packets are just garbage in my opinion. So the next item is more of an entire category, and that is their Trader Joe's condiments. Now when it comes to their specialty condiments that are really unique to Trader Joe's, I love trying those, and I found a lot of favorites in that category. But when it comes to like their classic ketchup, their classic ranch, it's just bad. I do not like their sriracha. Anything that has like a classic brand name taste that you're looking for, like that Hidden Valley Ranch taste, you're just not gonna get at Trader Joe's. And I feel like overall their condiments across the board are just not good. I feel like if I get ketchup, I want the brand name ketchup, because I want it to taste like ketchup, not like tomato puree. Gary, hey, can you not do that right now, please? No, Gary. Gary! I'm so sorry if you can hear that noise in the background. My puppy is playing with a hard toy on our tile floor, so sorry about that. So the next item is Oreos, or anything that has a very distinctive brand taste. So they do have JoJo's, but if I was to buy JoJo's, it would be if I was craving a generic chocolate cookie. If I'm looking for Oreos, you gotta get Oreos, because JoJo's do not taste like Oreos. This kind of goes along with any sort of brand name junk food. This is like fruit roll-ups, pizza rolls, Hot Pockets. These are all things that I just would not get the alternative at Trader Joe's, because it is just not going to compare, like not even close. Now these aren't regular purchases, of course, because they're not good for you, but sometimes if you want the real thing, just get the real thing. Don't settle for the Trader Joe's version. It's just not worth it. The next item is a category, and I do get a lot of items from this category, but I also have to go elsewhere for this category, and that is their spices. So a lot of the spices at Trader Joe's I really like. They have really good generic spices. They have Himalayan pink salt, they have garlic powder, they have all of your classic ones, and a lot of really unique specialty ones, like their everything but the bagel seasoning or their ketchup seasoning. They do not have a wide selection though, and there are quite a few times that I will be following a recipe. I will look for the seasoning I need at Trader Joe's and it will not be there, and I have to make a separate trip to another store. It's to a point sometimes where if I know I'm going to be needing a seasoning that I don't need very often, I won't even look at Trader Joe's. I will go to Sprouts, I will go to Target, I will go pretty much anywhere else because their spice aisle can be pretty sparse and they just don't carry everything. So it's kind of a bummer because it's not like a one-stop shop in that way, but yeah, it just doesn't have everything you need. So last category that I do not buy at Trader Joe's is any of their non-food items. So any of their cleaning supplies or their beauty items. I know my very top item from my favorite items was from the beauty category, but quite honestly, that is one of the only beauty items I will buy at Trader Joe's. I just think in terms of their overall skincare items, I could get better from the skincare aisle at Target, or I can get more effective items from the cleaning section at Target. I just don't even bother most of the time because it's just not really worth it. It's really hit or miss in terms of if it's gonna work or not, and sometimes it's just not worth wasting your money if you're gonna buy something that may not work. And if you do wanna go the more natural route, I do think, especially when it comes to cleaning supplies, there are some really great brands such as Method or Mrs. Meyer's that are more natural, that are effective and have really good fragrances. So it's just not worth it to me to pick up and try the things that are in that aisle at Trader Joe's. All right, so that concludes everything that I do not buy at Trader Joe's and I have to go somewhere else for. If I missed anything that you don't like at Trader Joe's, please comment it down below. And if you want to see my top 10 items of things that I love from Trader Joe's that I repurchase all the time, click right here and subscribe before you leave. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. Oh, say hi, Mr. Gary. Oh.